Jones! I want a report on the Blue River Dam development on my desk by 4 p.m.
But boss! But...
No buts, Jones. Just do it.
But I've never done a report before. The CLC. Homepage. Assessment advice. Report writing.
A report is a formal written document providing technical information and informed opinion relating to a specific task. Reports are considered to be legal documents in the workplace and must be accurate and concise in order to avoid misinterpretation. Most reports include, in this order, a letter of transmittal, a title page, an abstract or executive summary, a contents page, then the report itself, which includes an introduction, analysis, conclusion, recommendations, references, and appendices. Now let's look at these parts in more detail. The letter of transmittal identifies who requested the report and outlines briefly the report's scope and the issues addressed in it. The title page outlines the name of the report, who prepared the report, for whom the report was prepared, and the date of the report. The abstract or executive summary outlines briefly the entire report. It contains the aims, the purpose, the main findings and conclusions, and the recommendations. In the real world, the executive summary may be the only section actually read by the recipient of a report. The contents page includes the page numbers of each section in the report. It does not include the title page or abstract. These are attached to the report before the contents page. The scope section shows what the report includes and excludes. It outlines the aims and limits. The next section provides details on the background information needed to make sense of the report. It may outline the history of a project and its major stakeholders. In this section, briefly describe how you collected the data that provides the basis for analysis that will produce the report's conclusions and recommendations. This concludes the introductory section of the report, and we now look at the body of the report. The analysis is perhaps the longest section in most reports, and it is where, using visual displays such as graphs, charts and tables, you outline the data you have collected. The conclusion is a brief section summing up the significance of the report's findings. The conclusions are dot-pointed and drawn directly from the analysis. Recommendations are suggestions for further actions based on the report's conclusions. Recommendations are numbered as they normally follow sequentially. A reference list with publication details of sources used should be included after the recommendations. An appendix contains important supplementary information too detailed for inclusion in the main body of the report. Now we know what a report consists of, let's see how Jones is getting on. Jones, about that report. Very good, very good. For more detailed advice on report writing, consult the CLC's other resources.